This is another variation of the diamond shelter. You can see it has a back here, and I've tucked it under the thermarest, and this is the far point that was sticking out the back in the first version. And as you can see, I've got the thermarest here, kind of like this, and then I'll come all the way out here. This is a 6-foot pad, and you can see there's still plenty of room for 2 people. I'll show you the back. Here it is set up with a trekking pole. There's a clove hitch around the trekking pole, and it goes down to a stake with a taut line hitch. And then I'll just walk around the back real slow, and I'll show you what the back of the shelter looks like. I put a little piece of foam, another packing peanut, in the anchor point that you can see on the seam so it doesn't stress the fabric. And that goes down to a stake with a taut line hitch, and then I just stuck this stick in here, but you could use an overhead branch or whatever you want. One of the things I like best about this design is, especially if it's going to storm, that back corner, you put that, get your little compass out, and you put that pointing directly south. And that way as the front clocks around in the night, you won't wake up with your head wet or your feet wet like if you were in just a little L-shaped shelter. And because of the taut line hitch, if it really starts to blow, you can just keep dropping this top and adjusting the line so that you can close it down more and more and more depending on how fierce everything is. If you want to cut in half what you end up carrying, learn to tie some knots, because that'll do it. What I'm going to do now in a separate video is I love long distance bicycle touring. So I'm going to show you how to set this up using bicycles for anchor points. Okay, so here it is set up for bicycle touring. I'm going to show you the bike itself. A single line tied in a clove hitch, and then it goes down to a stake with a taut line hitch in it on either side. You tie the loops of the taut line hitch after you put the clove hitch in the single line, and then you just put one hand on the bike and you reach down on the same side and you put this stake in going at a really sharp angle towards the bike to hold it in. The tarp line's attached to my bike. I've just got a piece of nylon cordage, and then I just looped it through and tied a taut line hitch on a bite going to the tent. Here is the inside. I just took some crappy stick that was fairly straight and I put my water bottle on it so it doesn't damage the fabric, and I made sure it was on the seam, and here it comes down to the floor. I'm Lisa D. Hart. The more you know, the less you carry. Stay safe on the trail.